Just the way it is.
No. Shocking though.
That's fair. And then the drums come in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Very solid. More Radiant Dawn.
Emblem time.
Emblem. Been a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, it turns out taking off a week from streaming will make most of our streams be a little bit.
Sure.
That said, since I'll be restarting the chapter here, it should play through the story things again, and I think I'll just let that run to catch everyone back up.
Yep.
I think everything should be together now.
Now let's see how many of these people we've met now. Met those guys.
Met them.
I've met them.
Met one of them.
Met one. Yeah, one of those.
Technically, we don't know that yet, but
We've seen
met them.
2 of those.
Yeah, seen them, met them.
Met them.
Haven't seen them yet.
No. Oh, we're meeting one of them today.
Yes. Met these 2, I guess.
Have we? Nerds.
And their fat burb.
I kinda lost them though.
Yeah, well.
As you do.
As one does. I might actually just jump into the,
Yeah, because we're about to get into the story stuff.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, this has the end game cleared, which means it'll just basically jump us straight into part 2 here, and we watched this last time at the very end of the stream, but might as well just go back into it again and sort of reintroduce why we're gonna have a sky battle.
Hell yeah.
Daein has been reborn. Word of King Peleus's coronation reaches neighboring Crimea within days.
Sound balancing on this game is quite weird.
The past 3 years rebuilding from the damage it suffered during the Mad King's War. News that Ashnard's son now sits on Daein's throne sends waves of
Which,
uneasy
fair enough.
No,
across the
fair.
Alas, this is not the only thing disturbing the people of Crimea during this time. There is an ever
Turns out they're all so huge dicks.
between Crimea's noble class and the nation's young ruler, Queen Elincia.
It turns out nobles are dickheads. Who knew?
Weird.
Crimea lost its king during the Daein invasion, and Elincia is still an inexperienced ruler. What's more, her very existence was a secret from the public, and so she came unexpectedly to her succession.
Still say she should have just disinherited all of them who didn't support her.
Elincia's desire
The only way to punish nobles,
peace has
take
driven
their
her to
shit.
strengthen Crimea's ties with the Laguz nation of Gallia, and to renounce Crimea's claim to rule over a defeated Daein. Her political moderation is seen as a sign of weakness among her critics. Ike, the young hero who led Crimea to victory in the Mad King's War,
Pretty much wasn't.
granted a peerage for his heroism and bravery.
Yep.
The elevation of a common mercenary to the nobility, however, widened the rift between the aristocracy and
Which really just seems silly. They should be all on board with that.
becoming mired.
No, nobles don't like
I know they don't like it, but
promotions on merit.
it's completely politically untenable for them to not accept the savior of their nation being given peership, you know?
Like, they don't give a fuck.
I know they don't give a fuck, but more their public position
No. It sets a really bad precedent for them that people are noble based on merit rather than lineage.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to snap that shit right in the bud.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Fire Emblem Kingdom names are based off of historical things, or at least close approximations to historical things.
Yep.
There's a ton of that kind of stuff in earlier Fire Emblem games.
Oh yeah. Which is why you take you disinherit nobles. Anyone that doesn't support you, you just take their land and give it to someone else.
This will not do.
Oh, sit down. I suspect it's because Elincia didn't really want to be that confrontational. Or ruthless.
Pretty much. Stem from your raging boner.
Grumble, grumble. Yeah, she's all basically just being grumble, grumble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not necessarily Elincia's fault. She certainly has enough of a backbone when it's called for. She just doesn't really know how to deal with, this.
Political games and stuff. Since
Yeah.
she wasn't ever really supposed to have the throne in the first place.
No.
Oops, dead
She
uncle.
certainly say got more of a backbone than Peleus.
Mm-hmm.
Who is a wuss.
That is another one of the neat things about this game. It sort of shows the fallout of a major war where, like, most of the rulers were actually killed off or dethroned forcefully.
Yep.
And sort of the power vacuum that ensues. That
Yeah,
sort of thing.
and the thing is, she can't really afford to piss off the nobles now. Because her country's still in the shit.
Yeah.
Can't afford a civil war. And the nobles will all have their own little militias.
Anyway, she does have Marcia working for her, which is convenient
You know.
considering the next chapter.
Awesome! Unfortunately, she really needed to get rid of the nobles at the start. Now she kinda can't.
Yeah. Not alone. I gotta be strong with my pixely hair.
Hell yeah.
My poorly anti-aliased hair.
I do think her portrait is
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of the aged up portraits are pretty nice.
although she actually looks still very young, I think they actually not like de-aged her or anything, but
I think it is just because she was like, what was it, 18 at time of
Yeah.
the, or in that neighborhood, even if not younger.
yeah, they're making her look as young, and it's because she is a young and inexperienced ruler.
Yeah.
They were going for that.
Oh, yeah, do you have the translations
Oh
and
yes, we
stuff?
did this last time.
We did translate this last time.
Grab it again. Ancient language. Why are these soldiers bothering us?
I'm old.
I'm old, but I'm still a goddamn crow.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Seize them.
I'm not sure I would take on a giant fucking ring. To be
Right.
honest.
I mean, I guess they are all riding dragons. That very square-faced man.
Yep. Hey, get out of our airspace. This is once again Benyon being extremely fucking evil.
Mm-hmm.
Benyon just cannot help itself. It just has to be the most evilly fucked.
Yep. Generic McSquare draw.
It's kind of... It's slightly baffling to me that they made Benyon this fucking evil.
Yup.
After Arshnard, who was completely evil, but had... Like, you never
Had a
really
game
knew
plan.
his motivations, but you kind of knew that he wasn't just being an evil fuck for the sake of it, sort of thing.
Ah, yes. Wyvern monkeys.
Yeah, wyvern monkeys.
Please don't be mean to their dragons.
And their dragons didn't choose this.
Suppose we have no choice. Time to do a murder.
Alright. So we do actually get another person.
Yes. Alright, so the most important thing here is to make sure Leanne does not fucking die immediately.
Absolutely.
She has a concoction on her, but she also has 6 speed. And she does have the Heron powers to like make people move again and all that. However, there are just literally too many of them here for really her to be able to get away.
Yeah, well, we meant plenty of evil nobles in Path of Radiance. Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's important to note she can get 1 square away and like, 1 square away from this guy. And actually, out of this guy's range, not so much. Mostly like, can you get here without rescuing her? I think the answer is no, but I may make the attempt.
Your safe state?
Yeah.
2?
Shoot. I mean, the nice thing is that she actually can, you can have Nelucci attack a dude, and then have her bring him back, and then have him rescue her, or something similar to that. Worth noting, Elincia does not have Amity at the moment.
No,
just
she
a
left
slim
that
sword.
sword behind.
To be fair, you probably don't just ride around that on daily patrols and stuff.
Fuck yeah, you do. That sword is infinite. Not like
Also,
you can break it.
Mia is a Falcon Knight, which is the promoted class of Pegasus Knight, so she is a promoted unit in this. Let's see.
Okay, so we're continuing ahead. We're hoping this chapter is less stressful than that endgame chapter was.
Pretty much.
That was a bit rough on us. We discussed it afterwards, but the thing about this game, and I think the reason why I think Lucas dislikes it, is that it goes, the normal mode especially, goes against how he likes to play this game.
Yeah.
Or Fire Emblem games in general.
Yeah.
Where instead of using the promoted big boy units that suck up your experience, you don't. We like not using those guys.
Worth noting, we can actually dodge things with this team. Sort of relatively
good.
minor, but
Good.
kind of important to note.
But yeah, so when we did that final chapter without any of our power units, and it was just a horrible slog. And that was, it was not
By
the
the
way
way,
you like to play the game.
Worth noting that clouds are basically grass in this chapter. They slow movement and provide extra evasion and defense, which is also why a lot of these units kind of have trouble getting to us. Incidentally, the boss is down here with a short axe. I don't think anyone else has anything. Yep. But yeah, what you really want to do is sort of just carve out a corner for yourself here. Hopefully Elincia doesn't die here. The nice thing is that we have a bunch of promoted units now, which basically means that we can actually like throw people in places and not really expect them to die. Like Nelucci is actually more than a match for most of these when he's a bird.
Yeah.
Which was not something that we had in the last in the Dawn Brigade chapters, you know. Right, I think if I block this off here, that the other guys should not be able to get to her. I can get away with this without doing a rescue, which is good.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as Marcia manages to hit with this 93% chance twice. Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, Cloudgrass is nice. I'm not sure if there are any other aerial battles in this game. Just off the top of my head. Oh, right. Do the clouds move?
Yeah, I think so.
That's neat. There's like lots of little cool things. I'm just not sure
Yeah.
if it does any of this again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this being the first chapter, it's not nearly as bad, especially because you actually have decent units now. Yeah, they're actually moving along, huh? By the way, this is survive for 8 turns. We can go for this short axe, but that's about it as far as that goes.
Mm-hmm.
I likely will try to go for that if I can, but
Kind of surprised.
a certain someone hasn't shown up.
Right? He's supposed to show up right away. I wonder why. I wonder if that's different on the different difficulties.
That is possible, yeah. Yeah, you can actually really use Nelucci here to ease up the load. That guy's got a pole axe, that guy's got an iron axe. Elincia's level 1, Marcia's level 5. Going to put her out of danger. But yeah, you're seeing shit like a lance user who is actually able to hit a wyvern. I think that's also why this part is a bit better, because we're finally getting to the point where units can actually, you know, kill things. And, you know, regularly hit even against the weapon triangle, or even, like, with the weapon triangle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's possible that this supposed mystery person shows up a bit earlier on easy mode. Take a state here and then put Elincia in danger.
Yep.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Let's do it.
You do want to be a little bit careful with Nelucci just because you don't want him to lose his transformation at a bad time.
His bird in front
That
of
is
all
the
those
one thing about
dragons.
Laguz that you always have to be careful with.
Mm-hmm.
An inconvenient debirding. Elincia can heal.
Is Elincia the triple promotion?
Yes, she is.
She actually, like, 20/20/1.
Basically, yeah. Now, granted, we only have 4 units here, and Marcia, that makes Marcia our lowest level 1.
I'm really shocked hers is showing up. I wonder if you have to get to, like, a certain point on the map.
Maybe? I mean, he'll join us eventually, regardless.
I mean, you have to talk to him to recruit him here.
Huh.
Or you don't get him. Talk to him in Marcia.
That is weird.
Really? Should be showing up.
I imagine it's just on a timer, you know?
We're supposed to turn up at the end of turn 1.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's turn 3, so it's not too bad right
Yeah.
now. That guy's a little ways off. I can probably up Marcia and then have her hold a javelin. I just love how literally no one seems to know anything about this for this game.
Yep.
Outside of easy mode.
Yep.
Kind of funny. Y'all want to attack us yet? Okay, they do, it turns out. I can take cover in the clouds, although honestly, like,
Yeah.
at the moment things are actually kind of okay.
Yeah, things are fine. There's that stun, which... I don't know. It's okay.
We just kind of put this guy out of commission for a turn. Yeah, there you go, paralyze one. I mean, I know I recruited him in my game, for the record.
I mean, I know, because I recruited him.
An entirely new meaning to cloud cover. Hello, DW. I'm going to have Leanne hide. So many of these guys have ranged weapons on them right now. Oh hey, Marcia finally took a hit. The nice thing about everything here having Kanto is that I can do these kind of hit and run attacks here. We'll see if I end up living through this next turn. Worth noting, stun is also a critical.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll see if Marcia lives more than anything. The answer is no. Yeesh.
Alright, where did my last save?
I was very much not expecting them to jump at us so aggressively. I have been saving each turn, though.
Yep. Okay, in this video I've seen, it seems like he turns up, like, after this turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which side?
Looks like top, let me see exactly where it's like, it says top left on the guide, right?
I think what I might do here
It definitely appears at the top.
Yeah. I think what I might do here is just pull everyone back.
Yeah, Har will help. He's real good.
Yep. It's also just pure numbers game, especially when we're about to lose Nelucci as an attacker.
Yeah, top left of second row down, 3. Great stops, and yeah, you talk to him in Mercy and your recruit. Ouch!
Really hoping that wouldn't happen.
Right? Yeah, better do a murder.
Yep.
And run away! Yeah, Har will help a ton, because Har is real fucking good.
It turns out.
Oh shit.
Ah. Didn't realize he had that opening. That's fine.
Like moving her caused him to go there, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's nice, however.
Yeah. Come on, Marcia, you can do it. Live at 1 HP. Live,
There's
Marcia,
just no way.
live!
There's just no fucking
Marcia,
way.
live! You can do it, Marcia!
This would be the actual dumbest shit. Oh, right.
They nick her.
That makes sense. Okay, and I think it's if they fly off the map, then you lose.
Yeah, they fly off the map.
I actually kind of like that as a thing instead of just killing her.
Right?
Anyway.
Actually really neat. Yeah, he comes onto the map. If you get Marcia over, then heal Marcia.
Yeah, that's my plan here. I'm gonna figure out what the best way to do all that is. So anyway, as long as this guy dies, we're good. However, we also really badly want to kill this guy because he's going to be a problem, as the kids say. Unfortunately, I think that when we get her back, she won't be able to move.
Yeah.
Which is not great, since I would have really liked the ability to grab her.
Yeah.
Hello, King Spunt. Yeah, there we go. If only there was someone in Har's range here for her to also attack.
Hey, Har. Come on, buddy.
Hey.
Bruh, Kurt, man. Yeah, you're a really good unit. Please stay and help.
You're not making a lick of sense here.
You don't care? Please help.
Oh, fine.
He never gets to deliver that cargo.
I may have to back up a few extra turns at some point. This might be an unwinnable situation, unfortunately.
She got an item.
Had a vulnerary. I don't know how much that would have done, though.
Yeah, I really need a lens.
It's really mostly just him.
Can Har get to him and smack him around?
I don't know if he can murder him. Do a decent job, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Marcia would have said something quite a bit ruder. Yeah, you definitely need to heal her. And
Yeah.
are we worrying about Nailucci?
Well,
Did you mean to do that?
I should still have an action after this.
Okay.
I've been press ganged.
Yep. I kinda do.
Yeah.
I ain't really a fan of Benyon.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, hello. Har? Ah, Shiharam, which was
Yeah.
Jill's dad.
Yep.
Oh, buddy, you ain't got the stones to pick up Har.
And part of me actually wants to take a chance here, because I think he's more likely to kill someone.
Yeah,
even
that's
with
true.
Marcia at full
That's
health
true.
here. I don't actually know
Oh.
that we'll be able to do anything, but we might get the stun off.
Alright.
Which is basically where we're at here. I'm pretty sure healing Marcia with that. So like I should have done the vulnerary. I don't know how much of a difference it makes. If he attacks Marcia, I think we're just doomed. The hope here is mostly that they get a stun going. Unfortunate. Someone's going to die. Okay, I was actually kind of hoping he would do that. Now we just mostly have Marcia trying to dodge attacks with what is probably way too much of a hit
Well, if you
chance.
reset the turn, you could just heal her instead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I actually can get this.
Yeah, if you mend, he will go for,
I think if I heal her with a vulnerary, I could potentially attack one of the others
yeah, and kill that, yeah.
and kill them off, and then I think I'd be okay.
You can probably actually kill both of them. If you don't attack him with Har, you just,
Well, I kind of want to get him with Har.
You can kill him next turn?
Right, basically, because if he's going to grab,
yeah.
if he's gonna grab Leanne,
yeah.
I need to make sure that he absolutely dies.
So she can direct units?
Yeah, a thing that existed in Fire Emblem 9 and 10 is that you can, like, basically have the AI take turns for you if you're the crazy person.
Yep.
Yeah, here, have her use this. This may get them to attack Delucci instead, which might be a problem, but we shall see.
Well, I'm gonna kill 2 of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I also might wanted to have attacked with Nelucci there, or one of these other ones with Nelucci instead of that, because I'm not sure who Elincia can actually kill here. If Elincia could even kill one of those ones.
Nope.
Maybe I do have Har kill off one of the other ones, and then just hope I can one-turn the boss here. I mean, honestly, I think I should be able to. Okay, good. That does that, then.
Oh, that's fine. Attack him with Har.
Yeah.
You really want that damage in.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I actually think that we can win this now, based on what I know the AI does.
Yep.
But yeah, it's the same way that with yellow units, you can direct them.
Yep.
You can in this game. There we go. So he's gonna go that way, but Har can kill him. Right, I figured Nelucci would actually end up getting attacked there, since Marcia isn't going to die range. Anyway, Har and Elincia should be able to get that. Har is a level 11, 2011 essentially.
I want to have Har just run over and biff him.
100%. Har is fucking fantastic.
Har is great.
Har is amazing.
Har is brilliant. Recruit him.
Ugh. Ah! Now that's a death quote. And we got a short axe for our troubles.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Elincia is really good considering she's, a third tier unit. But she's got a slim sword in this level, so it
that's the real problem.
Sort of limits her usefulness.
She really needs a better sword.
Would have loved to give that kill to Marcia, but then Elincia got 2 crits,
Har
so...
actually has decent availability.
Yeah, no, Har is
for
actually...
For this game, I mean,
Har's around for this whole part, and this is a short part, but... it's still, like, a decent amount of time. And then he does show up at the end of the game with the rest of these folk. Yeah, just grabbing enemy weapons before they fall out of the sky.
Yeah, Har actually has really good availability.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth noting that there is quite a revolving cast in this game.
Yeah. Not for this part particularly, but in part 3 he's around. Yeah, he's around for a lot of the rest of the game. Not like, say, Tamarand. Anyone else need the heals?
Don't think so. Gonna scum all the expos. So there we go, that's a much better start.
Yep.
Like hell, I don't think I had a chapter go that well. Like, ever in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run or die, as it were. There we go. Sorry about that. Can I have tissue, by the way?
No.
Oop, we got more text for you.
Oh, hang on. Queen Elincia, thank you for helping us. I'm happy to see you again.
Most of the lines are that kind of conversational thing that you can kind of intuit.
And then people translate for her a lot.
Yeah, exactly. But since we're doing a stream of this, we may as well.
Yep.
And since it's readily available.
Yep.
What brings you here?
We came to see Sir Ike.
Ah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Imperative? That's not good.
Well...
That's never good.
He kind of went on the low. Yeah, the princess speaks in the Heron language, or the ancient language.
Yep.
It's actually the ancient language, but the Herons still speak it.
Yeah.
There are a few other characters who will do that. Micaiah spoke it briefly at the start of the game. You know, I also kind of wanted to talk to him.
Oh, the bull is also speaking it.
Yes. Unrest. Well... Not gonna say things are gonna go tits up, but...
Yeah, they're about to go tits up.
And defeats a wing of Benyan Draco Knights trespassing in
Yeah, exactly, yelling, Caw! Caw!
Caw! Caw!
Rescuing Chamberlain Mia Lucci and Princess Leanne, she invites them to be her guests at the royal court. While Elincia's show of loyalty to her Laguz allies causes an uproar among the nobles at court.
Why do they give a fuck?
The princess is under
Right?
mutual
You didn't want to piss off two of the Laguz kings. Like,
because of this. There
be
is
more
no
diplomatic,
relationship
you
with
fucks.
However, dissatisfaction
Nobles,
builds
dumb as salt,
and
as
spreads
always.
from a single
Yep.
faction to a larger group. Crimea's unity is slowly rotting from within. This discord begins to be felt even in country hamlets like the farming villages.
Ah, yes. Yeah, this chapter is not actually about collecting units exactly, so much as essentially
was-
vignettes throughout Crimea.
Yeah, what's going on in Crimea, which is interesting.
Yeah, I liked,
I like this
I like
part.
part 2 in particular for
yeah.
like the way that it does things. Why? It's Braum. So in your seeds, you know, all those children you have. Oh right, they made Braum and Nephany talk with like ridiculous country accents in this game. I remember that. Like
Yeah.
in the first game, Braum and Nephany have like some implied country
it's
twang.
okay, Escape. I am translating what Leanne is saying. That's when I said it.
Yeah. You also do get some extra tidbits when you actually get it directly rather than through a translator, which is also just good.
I do
Yeah, there
like
you go.
her
Revolution's brewing.
portrait real good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the accents.
you hiding under a bridge, Brom?
I met her myself.
Yeah, it's quite obviously had a bit of a change in the localization.
A little bit. I wonder if this guy's evil.
Right?
The queen. Time to punch some stupid young folk.
God, the people be dumb. Yeah, Ike fought for the queen.
Hmm.
Alright, okay. We're just gonna clumsily dump that into conversation.
Yep.
By the way, he be an Axe General. Axe Knight? That's the promotion of an Axe Knight.
I believe it is Axe General.
That's so weird to say. No, we're gonna tell you guys to get the fuck out of here.
Humph. I see.
Look at these guys are so obviously evil. If you just took a look at someone's face when they were like a teenager, I went, oh shit, they're gonna be evil. Might get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Definitely a certain level of phrenology that goes into Fire Emblem character designs. Yardley's definitely got that evil skull shape going on there.
We gotta murder these poor dudes.
Why'd you get rid of Gonzalez?
That's true. That is true. He would be a casualty in the evil face war.
So anyway, yeah, this is what we're dealing with now.
Yeah, so there's the nobles are basically being shit.
Weird that.
Stirring up the peasants.
Yeah, he is in fact an axe gen. While Nephany is a halberdier.
This is why you disinherit nobles before they can start a civil war. Take all their fucking land.
Anyway, these two are promoted, which helps. Probably take a quick look at their skills. I didn't really do that too much in the last one, in the last chapter.
We actually
Nephany
do meet,
still has Wrath.
we do meet a new person in this chapter.
Yes, we do. Turns out that Wrath is, like, similar to Resolve, and I believe we saw this on Edward. Wrath was nerfed in this game, where it's 30% of HP rather than 50% of HP. Because let's be real, 50% of HP was ridiculous.
It was kind of busted.
Ah, yes. Braum has Disarm, which can cause the unit to drop equipped items or weapons. Not sure if that means he would get them if it activated.
Yeah, that guy with the black beard and menacing robes, and obviously evil smirk is totally legit and on the up and up.
Anyway, important to recognize that your numbers are very tiny in this chapter.
Yep. That's some good stuff to get in some houses.
Yep. Yeah, and this is defeat boss, which means that we gotta kill off Yardley to finish this chapter. Which basically means that we're gonna go down and completely ignore the whole bonus EXP here because I think it'll be worth more to just go to all these houses and also recruit the new person.
Yep.
Yeah, now we're talking, Braum. Definitely want to take this chapter slow and steady.
Yep.
With your tiny numbers.
Your tiny 2-people army.
Yep. They are promoted, so it's not quite the same as the Dawn Brigade, but I mean, you can see what's happening here.
Yeah, on hard mode, you can start taking a lot of damage.
Real quick. Fuck.
What number are we on?
7. I mean, the important thing to note here is that that guy can't actually attack. I'm gonna visit here. People are fighting.
That don't make no sense.
By the way, do you know if there's a bonus EXP condition here?
Volunteers live up to 4.
Okay. Right, so we got rebels, 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 rebels. All of these rebels. I guess that's these guys? Actually, hit start here. There we go. Rebel and volunteer are
So
the
already
enemy types. I've already murdered a bunch of them.
Two.
Mostly because they ran straight for us. Yeah,
Yeah.
so this guy is... There we go. This guy's a volunteer. And this guy's a volunteer, so...
But fuck him.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I might let this guy live if he doesn't come attack me, but I imagine he will.
Yep.
I
mean, it absolutely is self-defense. They're gonna try and murder us.
Yep. I mean, technically this chapter is to murder the boss.
The noble asshole.
The asshole. It would be nice to get Daphne like a steel lance here. It's worth noting that she has the equivalent of a steel blade on her.
Yeah.
Which is why her accuracy is amazing.
Is very low, yeah.
There we go. So this is our new character. She's a Naruto.
Is the bottom left house has a javelin in it.
Okay. So yeah, that rebel is definitely dead.
Mm.
There we go. We have a thief on the map now. Heather. Yeah. Rogue.
Both of them can talk to her.
Alright. We do have to get down there.
Yep.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You get a chance to heal up Nephany. Might just visit this house with Braum because fuck it.
Yeah, eventually these guys don't rob the houses, but bandits
will come in
a
and start doing
turns.
it. Yeah, so I might as well just get a heads up on that.
Good thing she has a throwing knife.
Yep.
Also, that is one really good thing you did, is they made daggers not shit.
Yeah, daggers are a legit weapon type now that you actually have, like, you know, stuff to move with them.
God, I hope she doesn't get herself killed.
It would be hilarious. I would laugh. I mean, I think she's more or less fine.
As long as Mr. Venonage doesn't go down.
Yeah. And I mean, if she kills him off, then, you know, that's life. Frankly, that's kind of a really difficult ask, especially if you're going for the items in here to try to let the volunteers live.
Oh, God, yeah. I don't even know how you do it.
Which is sort of the thing with a lot of the side goals in this. You often just do not have the characters to do it. I mean, I don't think I can possibly change my actions at any point here, but...
It is kind of funny you have a Braum and a Nephany and then a Heather.
Yep. Hello there.
Aww.
This is fine. Alright, let's see what she does. He steals an antitoxin.
Oh, Heather.
Oh, Heather.
What are you doing, gal?
Alright, try not to miss now. Thank you. Anyway, Braum will kind of follow here in a lazy sort of way. I do have to be a little bit careful of this rebel with Elwind over here. Incidentally, Heather has pass, which is why she can walk past enemy squares.
Yeah.
Kind of have no idea where she's going to go, to be honest.
Oh God, I had no idea she was gonna go up there.
It's kind of hilarious. I mean, sure.
Alright, there's the bandits.
Lord help me. I didn't even kill that guy off.
Oh, that sucks.
He might attack instead of going for houses. I'm not sure. He also spawns, of course, within 1 square of 2 separate houses.
Yeah.
Which is like, thanks, game. Good and necessary. That one has a javelin in it?
Yeah, the one on the bottom left.
Lord help me. How about the one in the middle? Bottom middle.
Concoction.
Alright. There we go. Alright, good. He does prioritize attacking over stealing shit.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, that guy finally noticed her.
Oh!
Well, I hope she at least decides to heal here.
Come down.
Nope.
Come back here, girl.
God, if Heather gets herself killed, I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, I think the problem is you do need to, like, fucking beeline to her.
Because of course.
I don't think he moved.
Yeah, he won't. It's more like, did they have anything to steal? Okay.
Coin.
That guy has a coin.
That guy has a coin.
That's fine. I think what I am going to do, assuming that Braum can actually kill this dude, come down here, visit a house with a small child.
Ah, yes, Miss Killian. This is another one of those cards. The AI companions are the worst.
Ah, the Spectra card.
You know how many turns you get to beat this chapter and get the bonus XP?
How many?
50.
Wow. Okay, there we go.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
She's healing with the herb she stole. The save state here. Gonna Vulnerary up, and then we pray.
Yep.
I am going to let this guy come down and attack Braum. Because he should do that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so that was also basically the exact same conversation, which is weird.
Yep.
There we go. This guy should be fucking dead.
And then we go and get that javelin.
Yep. Yeah, she actually shouldn't have much to do here because there's no one with anything to steal on the map anymore.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Thank God.
Let's go recruit this Naruto. That's so sweet. What a cute name.
Yeah, Heather is super gay. She's real good.
Like me? Alright, there we go. So, yeah, good idea. And then, because you did that save state, I am going to just get some damage in on this dude.
Yeah, wrong anime.
Alright, and then
You
since
probably go towards that house.
No, that guy will attack me. I was just looking to make sure there wasn't anything else around.
Yep.
And it's mostly into if the guys behind the general will also attack Heather.
Yeah.
This is just adorable.
This is fun.
Especially because Braum can't actually kill the guy.
Yeah, I think in order to ensure the volunteers survive, you basically have to smash your way through those guys.
Yeah, the knights and him are rebels, so you can kill them without worrying about it. But you'll basically be attacked by like 2 of them almost immediately.
God, yeah.
It's kind of wild. Anyway, basically, Heather is a level 7 rogue, so she is the game really likes giving you higher level thieves than like anyone else.
Yeah?
I'll let that guy continue to wail on me.
Do you want to switch to do you have a stronger axe? Or?
No, I do not. Braum has an iron axe that Nafani gave him.
Did you not get a steel axe from?
Oh, he might have.
There's a middle house you should have gotten a steel axe from.
Probably did. Wasn't really paying attention. My bad. So now he'll be a little trapped here.
Should be able to steel axe him.
Yeah. On the plus side, Nefany has the card, which should be able to just chump down those knights fairly decently.
Yep.
I mean, even her steel great lance will do okay damage to that dude, but alright, does she not actually have the ability, or is it
Do you use it through item?
weirdness? Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no.
Adorable. Instead, probably just attack this fucking dude. Yes, just fine.
So wipe out everyone on the map?
I mean, might as well. At this point, it's not really... I mean, we're at turn 13s. There's a decent case to be made for just going for the fucking boss here, but... Might want Braum back to even really be able to do that effectively.
Yeah,
so I feel like at this point the EXP is like... We're better off getting the EXP right here. Because, yeah, he does 18 damage where she does 9 damage, so it's going to take a little while to get that guy down with just Nephany.
Yeah.
I don't believe Heather's going to be able to really do too much.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Nephany, please.
Come on, Nephany, take solid here.
What turns is she poisoned for? 1. I'll probably just steal a vulnerary. Use that. If he attacks her and she does very little damage, I guess that's just life.
Yes, Sir Great Lance.
That's Sir Great Lance to you. Yeah, I guess I'll just have Braum climb up this, because that'll actually be the fastest way over. For fuck's sake, Nephany.
Nephany's just fucking with you now, huh?
Clearly. As Braum trundles on up, he'll be able to attack that guy next turn. Hey, she did a hit.
Well, hey.
She even did a dodge.
Well, hey. Yeah, she really needs something other than that Great Lance. She'll be a lot better once we can get Fuel Lance and Javelin on.
Although in this case, the Javelin probably wouldn't do enough damage.
No.
Hit. Done. Finally. Our long national nightmare is over. There we go. Yeah, I mean, with both of them attacking here, it'll go much more quickly. It was mostly just that the comedy of errors that was recruiting Heather kind of split everyone up, and also the bandits showing up at exactly the worst time there.
Yep.
Game's good. I'm having fun.
This part's good because it's difficult,
So far,
but it's not outrageously
yeah,
so.
it hasn't felt like what the fuck is happening yet. At least as far as difficulty goes. Now, granted, we played 2 chapters, but
Yeah.
there's plenty of time, but...
It's kind of fun having a nice limited squad. And...
Well, having people that you can actually trust to not immediately get murdered every time you place them out somewhere, you know?
Yes.
That was really the biggest issue. Yeah, Yardley only
Yeah,
has
that
a
was
Great
huge
Lance,
issue with the dog
so...
squad was they would
Oh,
just
useless.
die.
The defense here is a lot, though.
Yeah. Yeah, on hard mode, these guys are extremely fucking choppy.
Yep. Braum the kill here. And, I'm totally fucking sure he actually gets it. But, I'll probably have Nephany heal up and, Javelin. Aw, and that guy has a Steel Great Lance. That's adorable.
Aww.
I was actually gonna get him to attack. Damn, can't shove.
No shoving allowed.
Indeed. Probably should have hit the save state button before I moved over there, but I'm not too worried.
Well.
Nephany is technically the lord of this chapter, incidentally. Fortunately, she would die if that guy hit her in there. Of course, that guy can only be hit from a distance. Pretty sure the maths does not work out here. Not gonna stop me from trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it does.
Woo!
God
Go, girl.
bless math. Ah, yes. Braum can also use swords, for the record. He's not very good, but he can use them.
I don't know why they decided he used lances in the last game. Now he's got to.
I think they just wanted someone with like a different thing, you know?
Well, you did have Nathaniel who has lances. So yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It's sort of just the numbers demanded it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
So they put in a line about how he uses axes now, and
which is just adorable.
Fucking gave him axes.
Yeah, we need him to be. We need another axe user for this section. It was also that like knights were knights in the traditional sense in Fire Emblem 9, whereas in this one they actually broke them back out into axe, sword, and lance knights, which was actually back from Fire Emblem 4.
Technically, all characters are optional in the first game. The vast majority of characters are optional in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that's generally how that works. Started causing trouble in my neighborhood. Plan is flawless.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
Lord Ludwig, Duke of Felleray.
Well, who? Who is this fucking asshole?
You blundering cow.
Nobody.
How appropriate.
Fight like a dairy farmer.
Mm-hmm. This seems fine.
I'll take it. Actually, I would say that Brom and Nathaniel are actually kind of difficult to miss in the first game because they're in the prison chapter.
Yes, I believe they'll join you automatically, as long as you open their cell.
All you have to do is open their cell door. Yeah, Yardley does seem like an MO shit.
She's fine to like live, but got him.
Yeah, he is totally an MRA.
So yeah, well, I'm not actually all that worried about him.
Might need to vulnerate her though.
Yep. She is at least in grass and stuff here, so I'll probably have Braum kill off this guy. Run Heather out of range so that he actually attacks someone who gets hurt.
Yep.
Who will probably be Nephany now that guy's moving. He got speed and defense.
Level,
I'm
yeah.
perfectly alright with that. I love my knights getting speed. The only question is how much damage does he do, and yes, that's an issue.
Well,
So
do you have one defense in the grass?
I believe so.
So you won't kill her just.
Yeah, so he only has. Why did they make move on this screen, incidentally?
I don't know.
He has 6 move to her 7, so Heather can actually just fuck right off. He doesn't really have much else to do here, and he can't actually hurt her. So yeah, I mean the other option is to steal the vulnerary or the concoction back from Braum. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep her in.
You probably want to move Braum next to her, next turn once he goes and attacks her.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have had Braum move on to this square here for maximum figure outage, but that's that n-dimensional chess.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be fine. You can't stop the Duke.
The Duke. I guess we're
stop
getting all
the
these
Duke.
conversations.
Yeah, there we go. I wasn't expecting him to start moving. It sort of makes sense since it's a defeat boss and not a get square one, but...
Good going.
Incredibly powerful tech, ITT.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, at this point, what I probably end up doing is actually just move these two out and do our fights honorable.
Yeah, grab a vulner and use it.
We should be at 28 here. I might grab the vulnerary and just still use the herb anyway.
Yeah,
Braum's
vulnerary
pretty
if he
much
hits
fine,
her, but
yeah. And Heather will continue to get the fuck out of there, and then we will do battle. Yeah, like, I love that they made it so that you use shields for misses instead of, not shields.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of those things that aren't shields.
attacking with Braum?
Yeah. Braum is safe for several attacks here, so no real reason not to.
Any dodge. Sick dodge, buddy.
There we go. So this should do it. Whee! Getting that advantageous position, don't you know?
Hell yeah.
My duty.
Lord Bloodbeck, forgive me. Yeah, getting a nice level, Niffany. Take it.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Strength
nice
and
level
speed.
right there.
Pretty damn good.
I'll allow it. You bumpkins.
Okay, they're the bumpkins. Get down, buddy.
I've covered wars, you know.
Oh yeah, murderers, because you attacked first.
I've murdered people, you know. Split a man's head with an axe.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't pretty.
Yeah? She really needs to take all his fucking lands
My
from
girl
him.
Meg.
Yeah, Meg's our girl. We
Meg's
love
doing
her.
just fine.
We love her. We were all hiding in cellars. We studied the blade.
Maybe Braum less so. I have no idea how many people I've killed. So many fanciful
We're
translations
off
in
to
this.
visit the queen.
Yeah, just go get an audience with her real quick. Us provincial farmers.
Well, you know, actually, she would see them. Because,
She would, yes. If you are the young folk.
In a rural Crimean town, a band of rebels sow the seeds of discontent. They are stopped by Braum and Nephany, two former Crimean soldiers. However, more uprisings are sure to follow. Braum and Nephany decide to travel to Melior, the capital of Crimea, and inform Queen Elincia as to the gravity of the situation.
It's bad, ma'am.
Shit's bad. Ike, buddy.
Tides of
Really wish you hadn't
intrigue.
just fucked off.
I actually do remember a
No
lot of these maps
forwarding
pretty
address.
well. Well, they did get in. Fomenting a rebellion. At Lord Ludwig.
And you need to go just take his lands right now.
Yep.
He's fighting for a rebellion. It's treason. It's treason.
That's treason, baby.
It's literally treason. You go there and you take his lands from him. I mean, only sorta. The nobles are basically doing it. You need to stop them.
Yep, that's the part that's on you. God, I love those cylinder watermelons.
Hmm.
That's treason, baby. Up and down, that's treason. Yes, Braum? God, like, yeah, they just upped the provincial speak by God knows how much.
Turn dialed at 1011.
There's a whole mess o' folk doing their darndest to make this a fine country. They want to make you proud, your majesty. It's like, again, she had bits and pieces of it in the first game. Like, there were some, but it was not, like, country bumpkin yokel level 10.
Look at this very paladin guy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that face. That is the Fire Emblem paladin face.
That is the face of a cavalier in Fire Emblem.
Right? Yeah, number one, that's treason. Exactly. He sees him, he sees their land. Yeah, you do. You had a general of his talking all about it.
Yeah, unfortunately we did kill him. Number one, that's treason. Number two, that's treason.
No, just take his fucking lands, Hen. You're the queen.
So anyway, we now have, oddly enough, Leith and Mordecai as well as Braum, Nephany, and Heather. Sort of an odd bunch over here. Heather kind of just comes with you because, you know.
Because why not, right?
I don't question these
things.
things.
She's following Nephany.
Right, that's fair.
She's following her country girl.
No shop over here. No one has supports yet. It's
We are
kind of
gonna get
weird.
Some conversations though.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that Braum and Nephany don't come preloaded with a support.
Yeah.
You would think that they would at least have the
It's because of how it
points
works.
for it.
Because the chapter only provides some of the points.
Well, no, it's
Standing
more the
them
way that,
together
you know, like
connects
Soth and
this.
Micaiah start with an A support.
Yeah.
It's weird that they didn't like start them with the C support or at least start them with enough points for it because they could do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of just missed opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, Heather's here for the pretty girls.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, no, that is straight up.
That's straight up true. I'm
that
not,
is
I'm
text.
not
That
joking.
is not
That's just
subtext.
Straight up true. She is here for Nephany.
But she's also a Naruto. I just want to
Right?
keep saying that. Like, she has the ninja headband.
Just a little
She's got a
match
cape.
for Elincia. She is all about the girls.
Yep.
I support that. Which is why it's such a shame Heather doesn't get any supports, because can
Yeah,
you
that's
imagine?
the thing. She's not really a character. Now, granted, it might also be written cringingly badly.
Oh my god, it probably would be, to be fair. Like,
I believe
completely.
Awakening has that, so... Kind of a careful what you wish for sort of situation,
That's
but
true,
that's
that's true.
neither here nor there. Excuse me? Miss Lucia just hanging out in a bar with us.
There isn't finally an item to pick up. An item in this chapter.
Ah. Is it worthwhile?
Discipline scroll?
Probably. Sounds serious. For sure.
Yeah, Heather's supports would have either been really good or really bad.
Yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. Well, looks like we've got a thief now.
Ooh.
I'd do anything. Well, sure.
Flirting with all the ladies. Yeah, that should
And
just
then
be her support. She's just
Also,
flirting
Leith
with
and
all the
Mordecai are
ladies.
here.
Hello. I love Leith.
He's great.
Yeah, that's not a good idea in a civil war. Appreciate the thought, but that's a very bad idea in a civil war.
Sorry, too much politics.
Yeah, like Fire Emblems aren't the best written games. I maintain they're good.
It's still how you get, like, any sort of connection with these
Well,
units at all, basically. Like, even these info conversations are fine, because you get that little bit of these characters. And granted, they're so short that everyone becomes ridiculously one-notey, but it's still, like, something. Yeah, Aaron's literally just Laura's friend, and Laura is literally just a random priest that we met, like, in a few chapters who moved the plot along slightly. Like, all the new characters are so ridiculously paper thin.
Like, characters being someone's friend they find on the battlefield and recruited. It's a thing Fire Emblems have done in the past.
Yeah.
Most Fire Emblems have are just, oh yeah, we know you, come join us.
Yeah.
7 definitely has that. But the thing is, they have supports, so you learn about the characters.
Yeah. You know, and it's
though
even
they're
like
not
you get...
involved in the overall story.
Yeah, exactly. It's the sort of thing that with permadeath as a system, you can't possibly rely on giving characters character through the story itself, and especially with the size of your roster.
Yeah.
You couldn't get everyone involved to just say one line for every single plot point.
Oh, some games do that, and they're
Oh
always
yeah, and it's
terrible.
always like really obvious when we're doing like we gotta get the plot points in, or we gotta get this characterization bit
Everyone's
in.
got to get a line.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what do you think about this? And then they all parrot a
It's
line.
like an RP on a forum, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got another line.
Language, chapter 2. Did I miss one before?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't have this translated.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if someone missed it.
We just have the chapter 2 stuff. That line isn't translated on in the Serene's Forest.
Yeah. I'm here too! Anyway, let's talk to Elincia, and then Joffrey. What are you doing?
No?
Just
no?
a tag. In case someone finds you, please return to Palace.
It's a GPS tracker. Oh my god, yeah, this game absolutely suffers from being a sequel. We are dropping some frames
Yep.
again.
I saw it happen there briefly.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely suffers from the characters have characterization only in the previous game.
Basically. You can't stop me! Yeah, I believe Lucia is technically our lord for the next chapter. An elixir. Which, of course, this is sort of like the hyper potion, max potion thing from Pokemon, where, like,
Yep.
for the majority of the game, a hyper potion will be functionally equivalent to a max potion. In this game, for the majority of the game, a concoction will be equivalent to an elixir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, that's about all we got, because we got no skills. We do have 2,000 bonus experience, but we're just going to sit on that for a while, because everyone's very tiny low levels. We do have Lucia, the Swordmaster. I believe she's a much better unit in this game. I mean, she comes at level 14 promoted, so pretty decent.
Yeah.
This
is
Fire
not-
Emblem
yeah.
extremely has multiple different parties.
Yep.
This game happens in basically 4 parts. The first part is like a rebellion in a nation that we basically fought back against in the first game. The second part is sort of just a bunch of vignettes that happen in the first game, or, you know, like in the country that we represented in the first game. The third part is Ike and the gang, who are basically the main characters of the first game, and the fourth part is everybody comes in for one big
comes
party.
together.
The fourth part is the Game Master Anthony part.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. He's not evil.
He at least looks like he's getting enough sleep. Unlike most of the villains.
Mm-hmm.
Giant bags under their eyes.
Let's put out some bait, shall we?
Oh my.
Ugh, creep.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Creep. Creep.
But yeah, 2 and 8 have like 2-party kind of systems. This game actually kind of takes it to an extreme degree.
Yeah.
In the sense that we have had a different character acting as Lord in every chapter
that
in part
seems
2.
rather silly.
Thanks for sniffing this out. Not realizing that we can smell his hidden caves.
Yep.
Yeah, get out of here without being detected. Oh, there we go. Now we got some lines.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I think these ones definitely are translated.
Yeah.
Great, we found them. Couldn't tell by the heron language.
Yeah, right? How many people do you know? Oh dear.
Sorry.
Someone's coming.
Do this the hard way.
So yeah, we're playing Cave Escape now.
Means it doesn't matter how much evidence she gathers, the nobles don't give a fuck.
Ah yes, we are the Azure Army now. And then we are defeated if Lucia, Leanne, or Neluchi dies. Victory is her arriving.
Yeah, this is a fog of war in the butt.
Which, Lord help us. Do we even know where the arrive square is, or is it just out that way? Yeah, I guess it's top left or top right. Or top or bottom right.
Okay,
it's one
the
of the two.
discipline scroll is bottom right corner.
Okay, so then yeah,
Like the
definitely.
very last square, there's an enemy on it.
it's gonna be right here, I assume. Because you'll notice actually that there's sort of like a little indent right down here. All right.
I speak Karen.
Well, let us attempt.
Yes, let us go. I mean, basically, I don't know if you want to sit in the corner and let the enemies come at first. I don't know.
Yeah, we shall see. Ah, yes. So this is, I believe, a thing that you can actually turn on the torches to get like some more vision. Don't know how many torches there are around here. Yeah, there's one over here, but I believe the torches will just stay burning, which should help. What I'll likely do is probably post like Mordecai or Leith down in the back, and when things come around, you know, like wrap around to get us, I'll have them kind of just handle it.
Yep, we'll also get a torch stave.
Ah, I found the bad guys.
Ah, hello.
Let's see, we got Steel Lance, Vulnerary. It is kind of a shame that we don't get access to a shop to buy like a. I remember that actually being a thing, that it takes fucking forever. Ragni, thank you for the host.
Thank you.
But yeah, it takes absolutely forever to get a actual thing with for a weapon for Nephene.
Oh, the Martino went well, Ragni. I think it was Super Mario RPG that we played. Oh, you finished it. Well done.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, he has a leafy grass.
And she has a Laguz stone.
Yep.
So we got options. Alright, hopefully she doesn't die on the first turn. I'm probably just gonna chill around here rather than pushing out as far as possible. Not have ranged weapons.
Yep.
Guy was nice enough to attack her. Adorable.
Aww.
Yeah, you'll notice that there are quite a few enemies on this map. Hey, the good double.
Go, bro, go.
Oh, she has a javelin, so that's fine. Apparently that's very fine. Mighty fine, one might say. Adorable.
Get the punch.
Laguz punching back is nice.
Yep.
Because, like, 7 damage isn't much, but it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I do wish I could at least know what kind of hits they're getting there.
Yeah.
Would be nice. Right, steal in that kill there. There's the torch.
There is the torch.
Right, and it actually counts as like full usage there. Convenient.
One hit. Alright.
Like I said, I think Lucy is actually a bit better in this game.
Yeah.
Partly just because she's available.
Yeah.
Partly because she exists in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let us see. Okay. Figured she'd be able to get at least one person here. This is fine. Boink.
Give it that archer.
I am going to plug that up. I imagine some reinforcements are going to show up behind us at some point. Call it a guess.
Potentially.
Okay.
And turn 5 currently going, although again that's like mode, so
Yeah.
wanna attack the
The only thing about doing that is that he actually does some pretty serious damage if he hits.
well I thought like from like above him. That should stop that guy from me.
True. I guess the only question is if she lives through. Shot. See who's around her. It looks like we're alright. Weird that we don't get any vision there. You Fall Azure. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Curious, like this dude here has 22 attack and 15 speed. Nailucci is sitting on 18 speed. Yeah, I'm okay with putting him here and having Mordecai light the torch here. Probably just save this, I think.
Yeah.
The dude's options are an old raven man, a lion man, and a cat who is already gone full cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because he could actually do damage.
Yeah.
There we go. He's at max now.
Which save are we on?
Yeah. I don't think it matters too much. I think we're actually in okay shape here. Perfect. Bonk. Yeah, worth noting the Lagoos are fairly high leveled, but I think we've resigned ourselves at this point to using all of the units available to us.
Oh god, yeah.
Considering how badly the end of part 1 went.
Yep. Like I said, we feel like it's gonna use the tools available to us.
Exactly. Kind of have to,
really
honestly.
expect you to do so in these
Exactly.
modes. Plus, I mean, who are you not giving experience to?
Right. Everyone being promoted sort of makes everything a little bit strange, you know?
Yeah, there's not all that much EXP to go around anyway.
Yup. There we go. We light a torch, gives us a ton of vision. See that there are actually a bunch of mages here, which could make things very bad for us. So we'll see how that goes. May need my furry friends down here sooner than I thought. Man's at 6 right now. The nice thing is that if you light the torches on your way back, or, you know, like there, we won't really be snuck up upon. Honestly, I might just bring a cat to a gunfight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the part 2 unit list is quite sparse.
Yeah, Micaiah is... Yeah, we're not doing anything with Micaiah in this part. Yeah, this is very self-contained, I believe, this part.
Yes.
Part 3 much less so.
Part 3 kind of brings a lot of the stuff together, basically.
Yeah.
A lot of the threads that had popped up.
This is very much, there's a civil war brewing in Crimea. Partly because Dan, you know, basically threw off the yoke of Benyon.
Yep.
And partly just because Crimea's nobles are shitheads.
Yep. Well, now they can't attack anyone but the cat, which means that murder is going to happen. Oh goodness, that guy has a longbow.
Ah,
Best be careful.
Murder the shit out of that dude.
Yep. Lucia actually can move way the fuck out, which is good. Okay, perfect. These two together can definitely murder that guy. Will allow Lucia to come in and do a murder.
Yep.
We got a lot of units here, but we actually have enough units that could actually kill things, which is really just the biggest change between this versus the Dawn Brigade chapters.
Yeah.
Really is just the fact that you can... Oh, I never did show off that her skill is parity, which cancels all bonuses. The thing about parity in this game is that it is actually a separate option. It's not something that you always have on. You can basically choose to make an attack with parity, look over the stats, and see if, you know, you're getting any sort of bonuses out of it, versus a regular attack. So you can see that we actually do better against this guy with a regular attack here. And that's a good decision, because that gives you options.
Because parity was such a pain in the ass. It was a bad skill because it also eliminated your bonuses.
Yep.
And for the most part, your bonuses were better than their bonuses.
Right. The bonuses that you built up were better than the random units that you were killing most of the time. Like, it could be helpful on certain bosses, but that wasn't, you know, what you were spending most of your time doing. So it's like, again, there are a lot of good mechanical choices in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am going to have...
Like I said, they're making daggers good. Like, daggers are useless in 9. They're terrible. You get so few of them, and they're bad. The addition of just having the 2 range daggers are more available, different types. They're just so much better in this game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Question here is there any way I can make sure that this dude fucking dies? And unfortunately, Lucia would have been the only one who, if Nephany can actually kill the guy, which I don't know that she would be able to. God's Great Lance is way too fucking much. Okay, she has 21 speed. He has 16 speed, which means the javelin can double hit. So there's a chance. We'll see. What this all comes down to is...
Remember, bring your tiger over.
Yep. Anyway, we will kill this dude with the Venom Lance. Yeah, it's also like the daggers do very little damage, but even just having that ranged option is kind of huge here. Yay. The nice thing is, because auto-end turn won't happen unless you've moved everyone, I kind of know in my head when...
I mean, I don't know if I agree that mechanically it's solid in all cases. Triple promotions are bad.
There's a lot of stuff I don't like overall about it, but I think a lot of the tweaks that they made to it were good, were for the better.
Yeah.
I think that in a lot of that overall in gameplay aspects, the game tends to be better from, doing interesting things in stats kind of way. This is what I thought, but I don't think anyone here is really in danger from this guy because I moved Leanne out of the way. You wouldn't be able to double with the Great Lance. Literally just barely, but... Move Nelucci just out of range there as well, and then we wait. All you fuckers running away.
Really want to attack the tiger? Like, a decision you
Do
really
not
want to
poke
make?
the tiger. Like, I feel like if this game had a functional support system, that it would be much better.
If it also didn't label the modes incorrectly.
That too, yes.
I mean, that is definitely what... I stopped playing this game because it was difficult, and that was entirely because I was playing on normal mode, which is actually hard mode.
Yeah.
I think I would have enjoyed it a lot better if I'd been playing it on easy.
Ah, kill it, Lane.
Worry about him alone.
Yeah, only a little. This is fine. Nelucci is pretty close to getting there. Yeah, like the mode thing is absolutely the fault of the localization.
Yeah. Yeah.
It literally is the whole like why would a thing have an easy, medium, and hard? Or sorry, why would a restaurant have only a medium, large, and supersized thing? Except it makes perfect sense in this context.
Yeah.
Where like the game really should have had a normal, hard, and maniac. Alright, we'll see who gets surprise critted, because of course the enemy would crit in its first chance to do so.
Yep.
Why wouldn't they? I will keep a tiger on the rear guard.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should have shoved her there. That guy has a crossbow.
Ah.
We will take a look at that, assuming that we, you know, survive this turn. Luckily, before I dove all the way in here, I did decide to take a save state, so, like, even if this crit happens...
Ah.
Every time!
Yep. Alright. Let's see how many enemies there are up there.
Yeah, might as well let it play through before I load it.
Okay, that's it.
There
and
we
then
go.
the enemies from behind appear. Wrong one.
Oops. A little too far.
Fine.
Yeah, there we go. All our save states out of order.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I basically took a state before I ran out this way like an idiot.
Yeah, the hard mode in this game is actually Maniac.
Yes.
We're playing on normal, and that's actually hard mode. I quit this game out of frustration. And also the story's really bad.
But we haven't quite gotten there yet.
No, I mean, again, this part of the game is fairly solid. The stuff about Crimea, I think the only bit about this game, this part, it doesn't really serve the overall story really.
Yeah, it's sort of all its own thing, but then again, the story sort of all flies straight out the window.
Yeah.
When you get to the fourth part. When you get to the part that we actively dislike.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Mm-hmm. Like the stuff about the different nations and what's happening with them, and like Dayan reclaiming itself and that setting Crimea off a little bit, probably just earlier than intended rather than like... Because the nobles are getting uppity, they're basically just using Dayan as an excuse to get uppity. So, like, the shit would have happened here regardless of it, but it's sort of Dayan sort of speeding up the clock here.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I would say that this is sort of like not quite yet off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
The story here is fine, and if it had continued going in the direction that it is currently, like, making it seem like it's going to go into...
the different nations, how they're all interacting, how what one does affects the other.
But also tell, like, a political story, or a political war-y type story in the same way that the first game is like that, which the game, like, makes you think it's gonna do. And then, oh lord. But again, we will have plenty of time to talk about that.
But yeah, solid. This part is solid, and it's nowhere near as difficult as part 1.
Oh, we got cursor.
Oh,
sorry about that.
Sorry. That'll be from...
reloading the state, so not that far away. Yeah, of course he misses this. He doesn't even hit her this time. Okay. Strength and speed. That's an FNE level.
Yeah.
Yeah, these dudes show up from behind.
And we'll just...
Neyluchi is ready to do a murder, though.
With a tiger.
Worth noting, Neyluchi is actually higher level than either of our Beast Lagoos here.
He is very old. Got a lot of experience under his belt.
Indeed. Anyway, just gonna... Let's see. She can move out to here. Means that... Ah, perfect.
I think where they bottled it was they weren't sure how to do a story that didn't have a big bad evil.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing. Ashnard sort of works in the sense that he's more of a force of nature in the first game. And like that's the big Fire Emblem villain that they need to have because that's what they know how to write. But it's also in service of like a country's goals and like, you know, he's the ruler of a country that is like fighting a war of aggression against another country and all that stuff. Like
it works as both political, but it has the great big villain that
they know how to write.
Know how to write.
that's what it comes down to. And I mean, know how to write.
This game sets up rather differently because Dayan isn't evil. Benyon is stupidly evil, but like the leader of Benyon isn't evil. Right,
she is explicitly not evil because we met her in the last game and she's nice.
And the senators are evil, but they're not. Yeah, that spot where that guy is where you want to be.
Yeah, he's a bandit with an iron dagger.
So yeah, like the senators are evil, but they're not the same kind of big mwaha and evil that like Fire Emblem knows how to write. They're more political evil with a little bit of Saturday morning cartoon villain thrown in for good measure.
Exactly. Alright,
I think
give him
that's
the bird
the problem,
too.
Is that they made these guys so comically evil. Benyon is so comically evil. That they show up in the first prologue chapter, and then they're not even the villain of this chapter, really.
Yeah, this is the bow gun that we had seen briefly. Important to note, might is ridiculous on these weapons, but they do not go off of strength because they're crossbows. The thing is, if you use that against flying units, that gets tripled. This thing has an attack of 72 against flying units. And that's basically what bowguns are. That's what they do.
They're basically the bird killers.
They are extreme bird killers. Do not let Har anywhere near those bowguns. Alright, so he has 16 speed, Braum has 17 speed, so there's no reason not to equip a steel axe here.
It absolutely feels like they were like, Dayan was really, like, Asher was pretty evil in the last game. We need to up the ante.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like, it's the sort of thing where, like, you can't really follow that act with the small town governors of Benyon.
The petty political corruption of Benyon.
Yeah, and like the way that they do that is you make all of their soldiers just absolutely hilariously evil, like murdering civilians in the streets kind of evil.
Mage.
And it's like, you could probably sell that in a more quote-unquote serious kind of game, but in a Fire Emblem it comes off so corny.
No, or
what are those health bars doing there? I wonder if there's 2 enemies chilling over here that got accidentally shown to us. Because that would be funny and it would make me laugh.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think you're the one that I want to take care of. Now, granted, most characters that we have right now have enough resistance that they don't give a shit.
Send up the bird that way?
Nah, probably. Like, Mordecai's actually about to lose his transformation, so I'd rather keep someone with him. So we got that. No, perfect. Call him the Looch. Alright, so this dude has a coin. My coin now.
Yeah, it is.
Again, flip these. I do love that this trick has always been available in Fire Emblem. It's such a weird minor thing, but it kind of helps you do so much when you can use other people to equip people.
Yep.
Anyway, Lucia will kill this guy next turn.
I guess you try and camp on his spot. Well, Heather should be able to pick it up fairly easily.
Yes, that is my plan is to just camp with Heather here. What I am going to do. Have her heal up, then have Leanne get her and or like up
Should I
her.
save state?
Yeah, do that before I do something dumb, which I am undoubtedly doing here.
What?
It's fine. I can still use items after I shift, so it's alright. I thought I might have screwed up using the vulnerary there. Because this is basically my plan. Send Leith out to either kill this guy or get him down in the range that Nephany can finish him. I just wanted to be safe because he's poisoned right now.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, she's full cat, 51 health, but...
Yeah, I mean, you still do have to be cautious on normal mode.
Oh god, yes. Go. But yeah, this game definitely has a feel of like trying to be more edgy, like the way that Soth just fucking slit someone's throat in the opening cutscene.
Yeah,
By the way, that happened.
Yeah.
Yes, they do instead go for Nephany. This works out quite badly for them, apparently. Perfect. Lucia does not have to waste her turn.
Yep.
And then Heather can camp here. Apparently, I don't believe we've met the boss of this chapter yet. There we go. Discipline scroll. None of it really matters, but yeah, there we go. Discipline, which I believe is the same one that we got in the last part. What save state are we on?
6, I'll do 7.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm just gonna walk on in here, murder a priest, as one does.
Is the very top right
Yep.
corner.
Which we are about to hit. Still can't see it, it turns out.
And apparently you only get bonus XP if you do the time turn.
Christ.
These are way too tight for hard mode.
Ah, yeah, there we go. It'll be that. Or pop over here.
Yeah.
Give him one of these. That wind edge.
Have a bird.
This seems fine. Now, whether that guy tries to kill Mordecai or whatever,
Yep.
it's fine. Mordecai will murder him on counter. Anyway, I guess there weren't any enemies up there, or they all ran to kill us.
These guys don't move because they're blocking.
Yeah. Give another boost. I also think that part 2, like, because everyone is sort of already a usable unit, and already, like, there are a ton of promoted units in this, that it doesn't really set me off in the same way that part 1 does, where it's like, this is a bad unit, therefore, there we go, Mirage.
Again, being a boss, he will not move from that square because it's not an arrive.
It's really just more fool him. Perfect. Less perfect. Perfect. At least one of those should hit.
Alright.
We are getting all that usage out of that javelin, I gotta say.
Yep.
We are gonna just burn that thing down.
Yep.
I think what I will likely do here is have Leith stand in range, but not attack. That's probably fine. Let's take a state here and just do it, just for the sake of speeding it up a bit. Because he's only got a 34% chance. And it's like, he would have to hit her, and the Wind Mage would have to hit her, and it's like, this is probably okay.
Yep. Alright, have a bird, do a murder.
As one does. It's interesting that you can extinguish torches as well. I don't remember if that ever, like, is a useful mechanic, because obviously you would normally want torches to...
Well, ain't you a jerk?
Ah, yes, one of the many ways that this game makes sure you know that evil guys are actually evil, because they're racist against Lagoons.
Super racist.
Now, granted, they give you good guys who are racists as well.
I never know if Shinnon's a good guy.
Good might not be the word for it, but... Adorable. Yeah, once she gets enough strength and speed to wield the Steel Great Lance, she's more or less unstoppable.
Yeah.
I mean, she's losing 1 speed from it right now. So like she's got a basically 21 speed.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck him up, Braum. That's us.
They're curs.
Lucia, you've murdered like 20 people at this point. This is such a silly conversation to have at the end of a chapter. Discovery.
Eliminate.
Seize them.
Play for little pups. Oh, dude. You are way too young to be saying that shit.
My death is meaningless.
When your plan is that perfect, you died.
I regret nothing.
We'll take that level.
Yeah, strength is good.
Strength and defense.
All about it.
Enemies arriving at the square.
Well, technically Lucia has to. Oh, you can't even have anyone else leave. It's just her.
Yeah.
Okay. We weren't going to be able to finish that anyway, since she had attacked. And the end was just out of range there.
Mm-hmm.
Heather probably could have shoved her. That might have worked. Anyway.
Doesn't matter. You literally 9 is the turn for any bonus EXP, and that's it.
Yeah.
Anything above and beyond that doesn't matter.
No point. It's also wild when you get the Lagoos who have, like, you know, really slow meters that you basically will go through an entire map without being able to use them. Like, Leanne could not transform until the very end there.
Yep.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, that Olivia grass and Lagoo stones are way more important in the.
Yep. And I mean, even at 9, Lagoo stones were good. They were just ridiculously rare. Bent on rebellion, spread across the land, and incite an insurrection, as one does.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god, Hen! Hen, he's committed treason!
Yeah, no, he's already fomenting rebellion. That's
kinda have to put a stop to that.
Well, too late.
Too fucking late. You suspect someone has committed treason, you arrest him.
That's your top priority.
You detain him, and then you gather the evidence.
Yeah. Elincia, please. Alright, so it's about 2. Do we want to try to go for one more chapter here?
Yeah.
We're about 2 hours in. I think we can do it.
Yeah, we managed to do 3 so far, so...
I don't remember if this is the big one or if... I think I know what this one is, because I think this is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's charge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one is still a shorter. There's like a specific chapter that I think is the endgame chapter for this part that is ridiculous. But I didn't think that was the next one. So anyway, Marcia went looking for Ike. Didn't find him. Oh, we got another line.
Alright.
Start of chapter 3, maybe? No, maybe it just misses it. It's like Sir Ike.
Sir Ike.
That probably says Sir Ike.
Because I was like, did that say Sir Ike? That is the one here, so Sir Ike.
Yeah. I remember that being written earlier, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh, hey. Yeah, so she's also learning Common Tongue. I mean, she was speaking the entire time.
Yeah,
but...
right? Not at all.
Brother against brother. Twin snakes, as it were.
Got a nip treason in the bud, Hen. Don't cry. Don't let me.
Yep. All right.
Insurrection erupts across Crimea.
Ah, jeez. Got a case of the insurrections.
Suffered during the conflict with Dain have finally begun to heal, and it should be rejoicing in its hard-won peace. How is it that the fires of rebellion have been...
Those nobles are fucks.
Bastion, Queen Elincia's most trusted advisor, widely acknowledged for his political savvy, is on a mission to Dain. And the Grail mercenaries, the original authors of Crimea's recovery.
Oh, there we go. Ike's or young Ike's portrait again.
Queen Elincia, close to despair,
No forwarding address.
ordered the Crimean Royal Knights to restore order in Feliray. Her only wish is to win.
Yeah, Crimea on the south side of an ocean, south of an ocean.
Stave off a civil war.
have arrested him.
Yeah. Joffrey's charge. Alright, so now we actually have a completely different set of units. Jeffrey, Kieran, Astrid, Marcia, and Makalov. Shop is available here, but the forge is not.
Yep.
Which does mean we still can't fucking buy a lance for Nefene. I remember this being a thing.
Why can we not buy our lance?
Because she's not in our party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can buy one for Jeffrey.
Yeah, we'll be able to do it. We'll go shopping after we just see the info conversations and stuff. We also don't have the skills, like the discipline scroll that we got, because we haven't met up with that party.
But you can see we have some new peeps. We have some knights.
Well, some old peeps.
We have Kieran, we have Makalov, boom. We have Astrid, yay!
Yeah, Astrid came with us.
Ooh,
Power Rangers Horse Force.
Hey, Khalil.
Come on in.
Yeah, they had an A support in the last game.
Indeed. And the little girl named Amy. About damn time. Ah, blathering drunkard, you say.
Oh, this shithead.
Good grief.
Yep. Nope. No, he doesn't, Henry. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I agree.
He's my project.
Hen, you could do so much better. Right?
Oh
How about every man?
Hey, it's Largo, but he's wearing a shirt now.
Hey!
Why are you wearing a shirt, buddy?
Yeah, right? Don't wear shirts, you're a berserker! Or you were, I guess.
Yeah, not anymore. My berserking days are over. I fought a tiger once. I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
We're really not gonna take the mage?
Yeah, really?
The really good sage? Hi, David. Yeah, hey, Devdan.
Not a citizen.
You ain't Devdan, he's Devdan.
Actually, General.
No, that's Devdan. You can't lie.
This is Danvid.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, Devdan. Sure.
There we go, Largo and Devdan, the only characters who don't return as playable characters in Fire Emblem 10. And they're both on the screen right now. Well, they're not really, but one of them is. And someone who really reminds us of him.
Yeah, you know, spitting image.
Thank you, I guess.
Mr. Not Devdan.
And yes, Largo is the only one who actually doesn't.
Yeah.
Because they took Berserker as a class out of it, so they had to write him out.
Yep.
Basically. Danvid, strong like bear. Or maybe like Rabe.
Astrid, why would the writers do this to her?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I don't know if that was because we got them to A support last time or not.
No, they just
It just does it automatically. Yeah,
this is
I thought it might be.
The story of the game is that she's in love with him.
Spitting image inherits his stats.
Ugh, gross.
What are you doing with that lance? You don't have to say that. The Brave Lance. I'm a brave guy. I do like that a Brave Lance is just Jeffrey's signature weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're the sort of things that you really do prize as weapons in the game, and...
it's a civil war. I'm sorry, but they're committing treason, and you need to be shut strong that about down. That. So we get a Brave Lance out of that. Incidentally, we did in fact get Danved for our team there. Let's talk to Kieran. Hey, Kieran! Yeah, second in command, Royal Knights! Woo! 5th platoon. Wow, Kieran is a little bit in love with Jeffrey.
I think it's pretty normal.
Yeah, I mean, look at him.
A silver axe. Yeah, this is why you want to do info conversations first,
yes.
since you will often get some pretty good items in it, and that might change your shopping around.
Silver axe, fuck yeah.
Will look fabulous on the mantle. Paintings are for mantles, axes are for fighting.
Yep.
Guess what, motherfucker? It's an order.
It is made of silver.
Yeah, now Jeffrey has a Brave Lance, along with that Great Lance and the Short Spear. At the moment, let's see. Yes, he is only able to use lances because paladins are actually limited to one weapon. Kieran is an Axe Paladin. Now, granted, they are both S's in their respective ones. Astrid is an A in hers. Makalov is an S in swords. Marcia, still doing pretty fine. And Danved, who is not Devdan, who has an S in lances. I mean, we got a pretty legit group going on here.
Yep.
It is the sort of thing where you kind of just have to start treating these promoted units as unpromoted units in the previous game. With regards to, like, giving experience and how you treat stuff. The thing that makes it weird, though, is the fact that their stats are all basically gigantic, where usually you start with characters who are kind of bad and then work them up into good ones. Here, they all start kind of good and then just get a billion more levels to get more gooder.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. What should we get? Kieran's honestly armed to the teeth here with that silver axe. Astrid could maybe use another bow. We'll see. Devdan probably wants a steel lance. Marcia could definitely use another javelin. And Makalov could use some help.
Makalov could just fuck off. You just go away and just quietly fuck off.
Who will bear it for you? Might get him an iron blade, just a little extra damage on him. Give him a bronze sword because it's adorable. Steel lance for Danved. Why are we arming Makalov? Good question. Not like I got anything else to do with this cache. I'll just grab her another steel bow. Alright, I think that should be sufficient for this. Let's jump in.
Alright, let's go.
We are basically playing through all of Part 2 here, although the end game of Part 2 is quite long and will be for next stream.
Yep.
Fire Emblem, Radiant Number Acquisition. I'll be sure to keep the palace safe, which is definitely what's going to happen here.
Yep.
The competent knights have good enough weapons already. And we don't have access to a forge anyway.
Nope.
It isn't for glory, damn it. Do some murders and come back.
Yep.
Meanwhile, in the Felleray camp.
Meanwhile, in Evil Central.
Suppose it can't be helped. But dear pawns, can you tell this guy's evil?
Right?
We're not sure that you got that.
He's real fucking evil, guys. I'm just gonna tell this random soldier that I consider him and everyone else on.
Yep.
Oh, I remember this man.
Yes. Still no sign. Yes, sir.
No,
Good point, sir.
That is absolutely not where all their forces are.
So yeah, incidentally, we did actually see part of this map before when we visited the his house the first time around.
Oh yeah, by the way, you get 200 XP per enemy unit survival, up to a maximum of 50.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, that's where it actually mentions would prefer to capture them alive. I will convey that. Yeah, basically you kind of just try to rush through this chapter, and it's like, it's an interesting concept.
Or you can just do what you do in every chapter and murder everything in your path.
Yeah, that is also an option. Yeah, we get to choose units, but we're just gonna bring everyone. Not exactly much repositioning to be done, admittedly.
No, you also got lots of little normal knights.
Yep.
Which is neat. You are actually an army.
Yeah, and we are just trying to seize this right here. From Tashoria.
Yeah, why would... I mean, I know for a lot of them it won't be loyalty. For some of them, they'll be peasants who really don't have a choice. But yeah, why would any of them willingly be loyal to someone who is like, fuck all you, you're pawns, I hate you, and I'm evil, ha 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 ha, motherfucker.
Can you tell that I am? So at this point, I'll mostly just be looking to get some experience onto Astrid. And also just to not have anyone die, ideally.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's the ideal.
In a perfect world, you know? But yeah, you'll notice in general that you rather handily outclass most of these folks.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of good that they didn't make this chapter full of incredibly strong units on hard mode like we normally do.
Yeah. As one does.
I mean, there are a lot of them, so chip damage is still a real big possibility, but... There are a bunch of good drop items. I want to make sure you get the speed wing from something.
I'll have to go looking for that.
Yep.
I've got them set to roam. I will use most of the allies here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're helping us out for a reason, and I've kind of, like I said, made sure that I am going to use the tools at my disposal. Plus, we're kind of trying to play through this chapter fast anyway.
Yeah, plus they're, I mean, you're not going to get that much experience.
That's sort of the big thing here. And I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to kill everything. I'm likely just going to go for the, you know, like the battlements and open up the doors and all that, and just kill, and anyone who happens to be alive after that is fine.
Okay, let me see what items on the ground there.
Items on the ground are definitely going to be tough.
Yeah.
Which I do like that this game does these, like, big climactic battles, you know? Alright, let's try not to die.
Just a couple of coins and an arm scroll.
Okay. I guess it'll mostly be whether we lose the speed wings to our own knights, basically.
Yeah, I guess so. Do you know where the speedwing is?
No, the turn ended before I got a chance to check enemy units, so if it doesn't appear, then it's already gone.
I'm sure it would stay, right?
I don't think so. I don't know actually if like allied units get props from things. I'm legit not sure. This is adorable.
Purple.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, so I put Jeffrey up front here because he will basically be able to blaze a path.
Yep.
It's also the sort of thing where, like, you are meant to be an organized army taking on a smaller force that is there as a feint here. So, like, mechanically it works that you're suddenly super powerful here.
Nice crit.
Good crit. Come up through this way. It's mostly about getting rock ballistas.
Let's check
out of
the
way.
enemies. No, he is
Nah, he has the Wodao. Vulnerary. Blade. Lance. There he is. The very last guy. Okay, this rando. I'll make sure that that the cavalry does not go for him.
And the cavalry will quite often stay behind, picking up a lot of the ones you...
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people slamming into the brick wall. It is Jeffrey.
Ah, there we go. I will even get a steel lance for Jeffrey.
And you basically want your party to get up fast. The knights will pop up in from
Yeah. The only thing to be careful of is Marcia and...
those ballistas.
Well, no, those are actually all stones.
Ah.
Which means they have area attacks. But it's mostly steel, like bows. Which we've actually killed almost every bow on the map already. Like, there's one on a horse over here. And there's archers manning the ballista, or manning the stone stuff. Like, a few extra ones back here, so... Pretty okay shape as far as that goes.
Break your swords on Danvid, not Devdan.
Totally unrelated. I don't know what you're talking about. Hopefully Astrid doesn't die.
Mm-hmm.
That said, a lot of these guys in the back will get cleaned up here. And they might not even be able to make it with all of the paladins floating around. It is the sort of thing where you can just take your own units and you'll probably be fine, but it will take quite a while to get through the sheer mass of units over here.
Yep.
You can very much see that even your paladins here, like, very much outclass the enemies. By the way, I believe we do get bonus experience for them killing things. I believe that was a new thing that was added in 10. Oh, there we go. They do actually have healing stabs. That's nice of them.
As our massive yellow units moves onwards.
Interesting. Thanks. Ah, that guy went for our priest. Smacked him. Yeah, I was expecting that to happen. Wasn't expecting that. I admit.
Oh dear.
Double attack out of nowhere. That guy has a bowgun. Ah, keep Marcia well the fuck away from that bowgun.
Yep.
From them bowguns.
Yep.
Them crooked bowguns. Boop. See how many more units die to Jeffrey here.
Not all of them.
By the way, bowguns also have like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 range, so they can attack directly as well.
Yeah.
Steel blade. Yeah, 1 to 2 range. I think there are 1 to 3 range bowguns. They're very weird weapons, where like in niche situations they are just utterly disgusting.
Yeah. Gonna heal up per Astrid.
Yep. I imagine that the 20 paladins here will be able to deal with most of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Call it a guess. Quite have the speed for it, unfortunately. Well, doesn't matter.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah, go our boy. Yeah, good thing she has one of those.
Yep.
I think Astrid is like one of the only corpses I don't really like in this game.
That's fair. Bow guy is right over there, so I'm just gonna pull her back a bit.
Yeah, she really looks like just out of it. Whoop. Like, enemy AI in this game is slightly weird. In that guy parked himself right next to you and no one else could attack him because of it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel there's some enemy AI issue. Yeah.
Quite possibly. Alright, if I don't die this turn, things will be good. I feel like Leanne's portrait at least looks kind of similar enough to her one from the first game.
Yeah.
That you don't notice it as much, whereas Astrid was actually meant to have grown a bit. And it's very obvious.
Yeah. Fill the fuck up, buddy.
There we go. So yeah, they'll kill off this guy. I imagine they'll also take on all those enemies in the corner over there eventually.
Yeah.
I did leave them the room to do that. Eventually someone's gonna move in there who can't move out of it though.
Ah, nice stuff.
Boop. Boop.
Aw.
Honestly, that's kind of fine. Yeah, there we go.
You missed.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
I did know that they could do that for you.
Keep going.
I think they won't prioritize you any more than any other unit.
Yeah.
But that they will give you heals kind of the same way that they give other ones heals.
Nope.
Anyway, we got the paladins at the gates here.
Our boy Kieran.
Who's doing just fine.
It'll be kind of funny when we get back to the girl mercenaries. It'll be like, oh yeah, all these people we didn't use
Yep.
for most of the previous game.
For most of our previous run. I mean, hell, even Marcia right now. She was in and out so quick. Yeah, there we go. We were in range of that rock guy. We both take hits from that. Not exactly big hits, but hits.
Oh my.
Hits nonetheless. Ah, you can make it. Unfortunately for you, you're fighting against
Yeah,
Kieran.
you came up against Kieran, which I thought was smart of you, buddy. And
wondering
even
if that guy
less
would
smart
do
of
it.
this dude.
Yeah, like these two are by far my highest level paladins here. The highest level Voltron paladins. Okay, do you have a meteor tome, I wonder? Nope. Could you take a state for me real quick?
What one are we on?
Good question.
Ah.
That one. A good state, I like it. The Haster just not doing enough damage right now. I believe she does still have Paragon as her base skill, yeah. So she gains a ton of EXP. It's just she's still low leveled.
Yep. Oh, hey.
Yeah. Anyway, I just mostly have to make sure that that guy dies, because he's the remaining bowman. You do sort of want to save some of your weapons for the final chapter, although I'm not actually sure if any of these appear in the final chapter, or if it's just the back end of it. It's quite strange. I think you might actually just have a totally different set of units for the final chapter of this part. It does sort of treat them as totally separate parties.
Availability. Here we go. Oh, you can get these guys and
Okay.
Joffrey, Kieran, Astrid. Yeah, you basically get everyone except a certain someone who,
Okay.
for story reasons, is not in the fight.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how that whole scenario got set up.
Yeah, you get like Horseback and everything.
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, I knew Hart came back, because he is sort of the MVP of that chapter. Trust me.
Oh god, yeah.
Right. Everyone up here. Nothing up my sleeve. Well, there's that all done.
Alright.
Oh god, they're all just bunching up on him. This one dude.
Yep.
Interesting decision making.
Certainly our decision.
I don't know why they don't center units when they only attack one of them. Because, like, I believe it does more damage in the center.
Might lose one of our Crimean knights.
I think we already did lose one.
Oh no! Left. That's an Astra target.
Yep. Kieran's move range is right out to here. Let's see if Marcia can't get a murder on. Really, because I believe that guy's steel bow. Another state here before I start making mistakes.
Yep, that's fine.
Before I start to do a dumb.
Yeah, Har has surprisingly good access to it. Makes him one of the better units.
It is possible to leave these units alive if you don't go up the stairs, basically.
Yeah. You basically just make a beeline for that door.
Yeah, like if we were to just bust this door down and go for it, it'd be fine.
Victory is just seize.
What I might even do is like just stop the other guys right now. Oh yeah, Gamble is also a skill. It's similar to Parity.
Oh, that's good as well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good chain. Gamble was just bad.
Gamble was awful as a skill, yeah.
In this game, it's actually hilariously broken in later parts of the...
Partly because numbers get real big.
Yeah?
What I might do with Jeffrey here is direct everyone, like all of the knights and stuff, up to here. Just so that they don't run in and kill off all those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the other dudes.
Yep.
Kill off the one guy who actually does damage. Hope Jeffrey doesn't die this turn.
Yep.
That's the plan, not die. And Makalov over there to help. Anyway, I'm gonna be swimming in Paladins soon.
Yep. Are any of them gonna attack the Sax guy?
No, I told them to target this upward corner.
Oh, okay.
So that makes them just totally ignore enemies for the most part.
Ah.
The AI is not exactly brilliant. Go, by leaving that guy alive, Marcia's basically set. Also got nice level there.
Alright. Take it.
Hip and strength. Strength on a Pegasus Knight, always nice. After Kieran of all people, which honestly, fair enough.
You're not really.
He
Bye.
might be in danger. The AI definitely seems to have trouble sometimes targeting specific enemies unless they're already in almost dead range. You know, like
Yeah.
it has a hard time deciding. Oh, this if we attack this unit together, we have a much higher chance of killing them.
Yep.
There we go. These guys are great for taking hits from the
Ballistas.
stone ballistas. I just have to figure out who has the speed wings and go for that.
Yeah, one of those halberdiers.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a very brave priest, I gotta say.
Yeah. Can you still have them target that corner?
We'll see. Might have him target like a lower portion of the map
Might
at
let
some
them
point.
roam instead.
Oh, there we go. A bunch of reinforcements showed up over here.
Yeah, definitely let them roam then.
Rome, if you want. Easiest way to do this is to go to him and go up.
Oh, did we already? Nope.
Ah, it's this
That
dude.
one.
Right, the one actually promoted guy in this crew.
I should be able to murder him, right?
when I'm mostly just making sure I don't die in response. But if everyone's dead, yeah, hit that button. Hit that state button right there, because that's some shit.
It's some shit.
Right, that dude has a long bow.
He didn't move to hit Jeffrey.
Might still want Marcia to be careful.
I suspect he doesn't move because he'll be pelting people who come in the main direction.
Yeah.
Gonna heal up Jeffrey?
We shall see. Backward. Our speed wing.
I think you should heal him up and then the Paladin's roam.
Short spear-ons. Let's concoct. As one does.
Right.
Yeah, it's like order is your own units, direct is the ally units.
Not mix those up.
You do not want the game playing for you with your own units.
No.
Very much so. Call this one Danvet at the gates.
Yeah, I suspect those longbowmen are to pick you off.
Yeah.
That's really aggressively.
Thank you!
Thanks, Mr. Dead Priest!
Yeah, extremely dead priest incoming. Kind of mean of him to move right next to Makalov there. Because that's like, that is catnip for these dudes.
Yep.
Oh dear. I mean, probably that's a good thing. Yes, that guy did move once we got up here. I would guess that was the trigger there.
Yeah.
Sort of weird that we turned on Rome and they didn't go after these guys at all.
Right? Just sort of made a little bulwark right there.
Yeah. Which, I mean, fine by me. That's kind of where I'm happy with them being.
Kind of good, actually, yeah. Mop up the reinforcements who come up from behind and...
Nice.
Like that. Trying to make sure you murdered Bowman.
Yeah, I'm just figuring out my move. I think actually Marcia's fine. God damn it! That's incredible.
And she hit that guy with a longbow.
She's a level below him, which means that this is a terrible idea. Which means I'm gonna try it.
I would have saved state before you did it, but...
I mean, she didn't really have anything else to do that turn. Like, I don't think she could have reached this guy, and even if she could, I'm not sure if I would have wanted. Hello, please die. You tried. Now take a seat, Dave. Still gonna do this. Yeah, you tried. Don't. Yeah, they're kind of low enough damage that it's probably fine.
Yeah? You gonna send him up, anyone up the left side?
No, I'm gonna leave the left side all on its own, honestly. Leave a few extra ones just for the books. The Bixp. Fuck up this door. Fuck this door.
I'm just gonna heal himself.
Gonna fuck this door. There's one thing my boy can do. It's break doors.
Well. Okay.
Alright, Tashoria. Yeah, Makalov is the sacrificial lamb. It'll be great.
And those priests heal themselves a lot.
Yep, well, no, that was actually passive healing from their staff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That passive healing is from
Quite good.
physic. Real good.
Yeah. Okay, they finally decided that there's a threat over here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good.
Decided to go, maybe, take it out.
Take me out. That dude with the hand axe hasn't done anything. He just healed himself for one!
Why would you do that?
In the vulnerary! Well, at least Makalov is probably not going to take a cannon shot. Yeah, there we go.
The AI in this game is sometimes just a bit
Makes
weird.
interesting decisions, yes. Yeah, that right there is fucking catnip for those stones. Granted, next turn there ain't gonna be no stones.
Now it's gonna be one.
Yeah. Yeah, the AI is having a time.
The AI in this game is just not. I mean, I don't know if there's a Fire Emblem game that does have any.
That's sort of the
AI.
thing. Like, the Fire Emblem AI in general like, is not amazing. It can generally, like, prioritize units and find the things that it's most likely to be able to kill when you make a mistake like that. But, in general, I certainly wouldn't say it's, up there as far as tactics AI go. Yeah, it needs to have a letter changed.
Maybe it did. Maybe
in its initialization
there's
code.
a typo. Yeah, see, that's what they prioritize.
Yeah, makes sense. Hey, that dude moved.
Hey!
I guess a lot of the rebels actually won't go for you, like, won't go for attacks unless you're in range.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean good AI as in it murders you. I just mean, like, sensible, because
Yeah, want things that make decisions that make sense.
Why
you
that
know,
guy
like,
healed himself for 1 HP and not Makalov for several more than that is a strange AI decision.
Yep. Take a save state again. You're going to see what the mighty Danved can do to the boss here. Maybe not attack in directly, but oh, not too bad. I will likely just stand him in front here with a killer lance.
Yeah?
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, back at the farm.
Jeffrey, get down there. No idea if horses can go down cliffs. I kind of think they can.
There's some internal AI waiting on healing themselves, but to the point where they'll heal themselves for 1 damage.
It's worth noting Jeffrey is the one who has to do the seizing here.
And it's just,
so I may need to send him all the way around.
he is on a horse. The thing is, like healing yourself for 1 HP is a decision no person would ever make.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that, like, you don't necessarily want, quote-unquote, good, smart, tactical AI, because that's not necessarily actually fun. What you want is AI that can, that makes decisions that seem sensible, you know? Or even, ideally, AI that is somewhat predictable, in the sense that it allows the player to actually, plan around it.
Like, enemy AI is weird, but helper AI is just terrible.
Yeah.
Helper AI in these games are always bad. I mean,
Now we wait.
Heather running up into a scream of enemies because they had stealable items.
Yeah, and that's certainly a fair statement, that, it's very hard to make a generalized AI that will act, quote-unquote, sensible in a way that a human would say is good. Which is perfectly fair.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a very difficult thing to do.
And in general, the AI for these types of games is much, much simpler than players imagine. That's sort of an important piece of it.
These guys absolutely heal themselves a lot.
Incredibly aggressively. It's kind of amazing.
Way more aggressively than they ever did in 9.
To be fair, you really did not get gigantic maps full of
Yeah.
helper units in 9.
But usually, like, enemy and ally units only really healed themselves when they were in danger. Like, this priest healing himself now. That's fair.
Yeah.
Him healing himself for 1 damage is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, complex AI like that is almost always, like, impossible to troubleshoot and also doesn't really add as much to your game as you or the players imagine it
You
would.
basically want AI that feels good.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Like
it doesn't really feel good when a priest goes, I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah.
For 1.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm just going to order everyone to halt right now because this is
also,
perfect.
Like, the AI in this game isn't as predictable as it is in 9. The enemy
Crying
AI.
NPC gif.
We've seen some weird enemy AI decisions in part 1 of this game.
Yeah.
Whereas we're like, oh, in 9, oh shit.
Luckily, everyone else has already done their attacking thing. The longbowman actually attacked one of the paladins, which is why I'm going to actually have Jeffrey order them to halt.
Yep.
How come you get a critical? Fuck him up, Dev Dan. Hey, he has a 24% crit chance. Oh, I'm not going to attack him here. I'm just checking. Vulnerary. That dude does 24 damage on crits.
Yeah.
Which means that we would actually at 29 health survive. So I might just go for vulnerary
Just
up.
be careful with that long woman.
Oh, certainly. It's just he seems to have... He attacks before the other guy does, which means that there is a fairly high chance that we can actually exploit the AI here. Yeah, there we go. This gap. Horses cannot go down gaps, which is what I thought.
Yep. Ponies cannot jump. Oh, you could always go up and murder the longbowman.
That's the thing, though. That's the longbowman.
Yeah, you can get around him to the left. Well, the left of him.
I'm, like, debating that just with the odds that Marcia lives. You do save state.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Nah, it doesn't kill him
Never
anyway.
mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. I'll give him one of these.
One of these.
He can't counter because all he has is that Woe
Yep,
Dow, so all he has is that Whoa, Dave.
Whoa, then. Definitely don't want to hurt anywhere near that, but...
Yep. Yep. He's good. Yeah, so he went for the attack there, as expected. He also went for the same attack. Perfect.
Oh my god, that's 72 hit, 24% chance of crit.
Twice in a row.
And he's done it twice in a row. Twice in a row.
Unfortunately... Oh wait, no, we do survive. Incredible. Well, I think actually at this point we can probably kill him with Danbed.
Yeah, if you hit him with Astrid and then kill him,
Yeah. I want to give her the expos.
And he got them low random numbers.
Got them good arms. Now we just have to pray that he actually hits on this 100% chance. Can you tell this dude's evil?
Hope that longbowman doesn't go for him.
It would be funny. I'd laugh. Yoink. Alright, now we roam.
Oh, turn 11 is the last turn for the maximum amount of bonus HP.
Oh, you're telling me we're getting some Bexp here?
Yeah, we're getting the maximum amount even. It's 14 for 0. If you're more than 14, you get nothing.
Good day, sir. Anyway, I set them to roam so that the priest can get some heals in.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if that actually, you know, makes any sort of difference,
Yeah.
but... It's free Bexp.
Yep. But don't, like, you get experience as bonus XP from ally units?
Yes.
Sometimes?
Yeah, that was what I was saying earlier.
Like, it's okay that these ally units are killing things because we get that as Bex.
Yeah, it's like we'd certainly get more if we let them live, but at the same time, it's like, it's not that much of a loss. There is so much bonus experience in this game, too,
Yeah.
because by the time you get to 3rd level promotions, you are using absolutely ridiculous amounts.
Yep.
Nope, he's healing up. Coward.
Yep.
That said, the big guy is almost certainly going to go for... Oh, wow. I'll hope Jeffrey doesn't die. Actually,
Wow.
hope Astrid doesn't.
She hit
Okay,
him.
good. Did not get doubled.
Fuck!
Beans. I kind of thought that might happen.
Alright, I save stated.
Yeah, the turn before.
Ago, so...
Well, our last save state was right before I did not attack with Devdan 2 turns ago, so...
Yeah.
This is
Game
fine.
over.
I kind of thought that might happen.
This
when
one
is
we would be
it?
at 8. No, 9? 9.
Yes, rip Toys R Us mascot. Maybe I do just keep him halted here. An interesting thought. See what happens instead. Here, moused again.
Oh,
And then the fucking Wii U menu. If I pull the mouse away from the window too quickly,
Too quickly, yeah, it does that.
it will do that, which is funny. So he's Captain
Can you
Fox.
steal vulneraries from yellow units?
I believe I can.
I just wonder if you want to take this guy as
no,
a
I cannot.
vulnerary. Aww. And nick it from him.
Would be nice.
Well, let us get critted again.
I don't know, maybe they just won't be able to resist the siren call of these 3 dudes standing in a row like this. Might also just heal up with Devdan because Jeffrey isn't able to get to the goal anyway. So it's not like it saves us a turn here.
Yeah, can you get Jeffrey next to him and take his concoction?
For
Devdan for healing.
maybe.
Because if he takes yet another crit, that and the longbowman will kill him.
True, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. First, we'll get the Astrid attack in.
Have her back out ring. I guess.
I'm not too worried about that particular part. Yeah, that might just be the way here.
Yeah, and have Danved use vulnerary on himself or steal
Yeah,
concoction.
basically.
Unless we get conversation.
Oh, the resistance is futile!
Yeah, we kinda do.
Grr.
I really don't get why people are like the Queen is the tyrant. It's like, really? What has she
Yeah,
done?
it's so hard to like actually sell that as the motivation here for like the common man. Well, that could have been better.
Eh.
We did get a woe, Dave. Okay, so he actually went for Astrid there. He hit him again. Yeah, I guess they've
We might be out. We might be out
pretense.
of ballista.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Okay, good. He kills off that guy. Oh no, we're losing units.
No, these random generic guys.
My
no.
boys.
Jeez, that map.
All right. Well, that did take about an hour, but not too bad. This was clearly
Yeah,
a
a little bit.
ruse. Light the flares.
Yeah, that's the reason why they left, like, a sizable chunk behind.
Jeffrey, not an idiot. Thank you for your assistance, Har. You will be very good in the next chapter. The supposed epitome of nobility. It is refreshing to have not an idiot on the player's side.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps may not all go as planned.
Yeah, well. Very sneaky.
Sneaky.
What?
Very unsuspicious dude right here.
How? Hi, it's me, in the house.
Hi, it's me.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh god,
this
he's
is
a
scene
stalker.
that happens.
He's a stalker.
Good luck with that. I got nothing. Alright. I think we'll get some narration here and then we will finish up.
Yeah.
Having anticipated.
I don't know, I don't think you need to have seen the shitty nobles in the previous games. I think you can always just assume nobles are shitty.
Fair.
Troops stationed at Castle Felleray were merely the bait with which to lure Joffrey and his troops away from Melior. In Joffrey's absence, Ludwig's objective is nothing less than to take the royal palace, and Queen Elincia with it.
My god.
Lucia, foreseeing a possible attack on the capital, arranged for Queen Elincia and Princess Leanne to be secretly moved to Fort Alpia. Yet Lucia herself is unable to evade Duke Ludwig's agents. She is captured in the dead of night while attempting to contact an informant.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Queen Elincia receives the sad news the next morning.
Yeah, there we go. End game. So
Elincia's gone.
we actually played through almost all of part 2 because it is much shorter than part 1.
It's quite short. It is good though, I like this part.
Again, this part kind of works as this series of vignettes.
Yeah. The political tension with Crimea. I mean, civil wars quite often follow actual war.
Yeah. Her hair. Love that horn helmet that is apparently popular across multiple kingdoms.
Tells her that if you don't recruit.
Hmm.
His horror is optional, technically.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you kind of did allow that rebellion to go a bit too far.
Yeah.
You...
How do any of them see out their helmets?
What?
What? No. Hell yeah.
No. No!
And you're gonna have to just... Yep.
Yeah, they just don't have eyes.
Wasn't that a long slumber? It was just 3 years.
And
Fuck
there's Amity.
yeah, Amity is back.
Finally.
Yes.
So yeah, you'll see that we start this with the last set of units, and then the next ones will join us. But that'll be next time.
Yep.
We will go through this whole thing on probably Tuesday. And we will finish our part 2.
Yeah.
We'll see if that takes the entire day, the entire stream, the same way that part 1's endgame did.
Potentially.
That said, I don't believe you're working your way up a hill in this next map.
Okay, so Tuesday's stream will not be at 3 EST.
Yes, we should
We're
say.
moving later. I'm putting out an estimate for 7, but we'll let you guys know exactly when. We still have to figure out scheduling. And...
Yeah, so basically I'm starting a job tomorrow, which means that all of our weekday streams that I'm on will be shifted, likely into evenings, and that'll sort of just become the normal time.
Yep.
Sunday streams will still be in the afternoon like they are now, and Point and Click Wednesday will also still be in the afternoon.
Yep.
And Serene will likely be doing some day streams.
Oh, yeah, I'll get bored without him around.
Yep. So,
So yeah, that's work for you, but yeah, so streams will get bumped later during the week.
yeah, we're not putting out a hard schedule just yet
not
because
yet.
we don't really know
what his work schedule is going to be. Really.
you know, what things are going to shake out to be. So we're going to give that a little time before we start up, you know,
do a
set everything
time.
in stone.
Yeah.
All that said, we hope you all enjoyed. I think that went a little bit better than part 1 did, for the most part. We will see where this goes from there.
Yeah, we'll also probably do some Fiesta tonight.
Indeed.
I look forward to us in a couple hours doing some more FF5.
Yep, I will tweet out when that happens.
Alright, bye everyone!
Bye-bye.